Hello everyone and welcome back to me to do the final sting. Sorry it's taking me so long to oh just 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm really tired. It's taking me so long to re-upload, but what's this? Oh, we snoop. Anyway, yeah, my apologies. Dear Mr. Hughes, you received your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hugh. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He had been ill with emphysema, whatever, time. But you'll be glad to know that he enjoyed his cigarettes to the end. And that please secret that they were unable to contact with him. We had no idea that Jake had a brother. Never mentioned anything in our research with the police. The brother was cremated according to his last wish to know Reps newsroom. Please contact the county coroner's office if you would like to have that ship deal. Sorry for your loss. He had emphysema, which has something to do with the lines, if I recall correctly, and he just kept on smoking. But hey, once you start smoking, it's hard to stop. And now, I haven't smoked myself, but my mom did, my dad did, my sister is, but she's trying to stop. So, for several friends. And I'm not gonna judge anybody. Like, if you do that, that's your choice, your life, you know? Your body. You can do whatever the heck you want as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't mean I like it, or it's something I do, but...
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing Persons Unit, please.
Please hold. Missing Persons, Ramsey here.
Sergeant Ramsey, what's going on?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, but I'm very upset. This is Nancy Drew. What do you mean there was no evidence?
I don't know what to tell you, Miss Drew.
You searched the magician's room under the stage? Did Joseph Hughes show you where it was?
He showed us all right. We searched the whole theater, but our efforts were totally inconclusive. Wherever your friend is, she's not in the theater.
Yes, I saw
She's
her
in the theater. I know
her.
she is. The kidnapper wants the demolition stopped, so what better leverage than to hold her in the theater?
Actually, you might be interested to know that we've had about a half a dozen calls here since last night. People are reporting seeing Maya north of here. And then this ransom call came this morning from Granite City. You'll be glad to know we're following up on all these leads.
I don't believe it.
Miss Drew, I empathize. As a police officer, I know how emotional attachment to a case can cloud your judgment. Take it from me. It's time for you to let this one go and leave the case to the professionals. You're just not thinking clearly.
Sure, Sergeant Ramsey. Thanks for the advice.
Goodbye, dear.
Aw, screw you, man. Whoa. Oh, well, I already saw him, so... That's the newspaper saying, maybe I got a ransom. Can I talk to Nick? Right.
Hola.
Nope.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Is Joseph still gone? Do I have to talk to him again? Somebody needs evidence. But we only told 2 people, but again, the third person, there's some her, and also the fact that she guessed it right. Didn't go confront Simone about the fact that she is the one who sent the funeral. Now, if I recall correctly, we almost done with the game.
How's progress? I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
I'm not stressed out. I'm livid. I went through your stuff and I know what you did.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
It's just business, Simone. You do what agents do. I do what detectives do. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
Still you there,
All right,
Simone?
I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement.
Well, you're
Should have been for
a jerk.
$300.
I'm pretty
Perhaps
sure
I
that's
went
what
a
you did.
little overboard.
gosh. I think it's just peanut butter.
Someone should sentence you to 50 years of humanity service, whether you're the kidnapper or not.
You tell her, Nancy. I think we have to talk to Brady, guys. I think since I probably could play this game. Ooh. That noise makes me nervous. Hello?
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
Who are you, my overprotective big brother?
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not going to help your credibility with the police.
Thanks, Brady, but I've got everything under control.
Just trying to help.
Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. What's that? Oh. Oh. See, this could have been a coincidence because this place is all falling apart, but we're about to walk in here, though. It seems less like a coincidence to me. Not that way. Is a thingy? Is a thingy? Yo, Nicholas Falcone, you know the singer? Oh my gosh, that is great. I was feeling Nick did that. I'm gonna call it Nick not.
Hola.
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right?
Totally.
$10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Is it in here? Is it in here? Has it come yet? Sherman Shroud, have you delivered it yet? Those are missing posters. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Go talk to Joseph again. I mean, I already tried that, but after I talked to Simone and Brady. No? I'm just gonna call Bess and George for it, and I'm gonna call somebody for it.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega Chi Epsilon. I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later.
What the heck is Omega Chi Epsilon? This is never explained, as far as I know. Fine, I'll call best friend.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call. Somebody
locked
wants
out the oh my
desperately
gosh.
to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
Now we can call that.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Bess called and told me what happened with Maya. I've been worried sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent, Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
I confronted Simone about the receipt for the funeral wreath, and she claimed she just needed something for a photo shoot. Would you buy that?
That's a tough one, Nancy. In Simone's world, where everything is a photo shoot, her excuse sounds just twisted enough to be true.
But on the other hand...
You know me too well, Nancy Drew. On the other hand, Simone's mind is just too devious and much too selfish to be believed.
I'm trying to decide what to do next.
So it's not like
Any thoughts?
See what's going on with Brady.
Oh, I have to go talk to Brady again.
Bye, Ned.
Bye.
Good grief, y'all. Oh, I think that Nebraska coaster is supposed to be like big Oklahoma with the flag by Roger and supposed to be like that music, all my friends stuff. Oh, what's this? Marcia. Great, Jennifer's pencil.
Maya's notebook?
What does she have my Why does he have my notebook? Why the Royal Palladium? Destiny was his decision on his agent to make any of his own decisions. No. Any history with the Royal Palladium? Research. Attended benefit last year to save historic theater in LA. Interest in saving the Royal Palladium. Do you believe actors should use the influence to champion political causes? Next project, what is himself intended? And would anything he regrets for his career? Wait till the end, hit him with the evidence and answer. Evidence of what, though? Also, you jerk face! You withheld information that would help me find her!
Hey, you.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
I wonder if the police will agree with that.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Wholesome my foot.
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc., the owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
So why don't you stop the demolition?
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
Is everything about image with you?
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
So what's your point?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
But what are you going to do with the site?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow. My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
But
keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
How could you withhold anything that might help me find her? How could you?
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building.
saw her.
We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition. You've got to.
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
Joseph believes me.
What
He's a
about the stuff you
confused
found in
old
the basement?
codger.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff? Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
You can't do this.
Oh, I'm gonna beat him up. Can I trash his book? Can I, like, burn that book? He's reading.
Nancy, we could be golden. A package just came from that museum. We may have the goods to stop this demolition dead in its tracks. Check the ticket booth.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Dear Miss Drew, I couldn't find anything written in Mr. Houdini's own hand, but I found this letter just to Mr. Houdini from a close colleague and friend. It seems to contain information you require. Hope that this Patrick has arrived in time to be useful.
Nancy, you've got to find out what's on that slide.
I'll talk to Joseph and see if he knows what the...
We can't wait for Joseph. He's probably roaming around saying goodbye to each and every doorknob. I heard they're about to start clearing out the building. You've got to hurry.
But the police are going to start clearing the building and...
I'll cover for you when the police come in. This is it, Nancy. Go!
Okay. Whoa, I did it again.
It's locked. I should switch the power off.
Oh, I don't want to call anybody on the inside line. I don't think I have the key, do I? No? Acme cord. Oh, it's right after the big key. I'm gonna take a picture of that so I don't forget. Okay, it's still charged. Oh, let me just make it real quick. Oh, I'm about 10. Great. 30 seconds. We're so close to being in the kingdom.